Hello folks and welcome to the Vertigo Tea Party, and let's try McDroid. It's developed by Elefantopia. It's $19.99. You can also pick it up a 4-pack for $59.99. You can get it on Steam for Windows, Linux, Steam Play, and Mac. It supports multiplayer, cross-platform multiplayer, co-op, Steam achievements, has full controller supports, and does have Steam trading cards. Let's go ahead and get started. I've played about 2.5, 3-ish hours. I think I got a pretty good handle on this. It is a... Well, thank you. I'm not going to research some stuff right now, but thank you. So yeah, this is a tower defense type game with, you know, as usual, it's got its own little twist to the tower defense genre. Let's see. We're going to go over here, actually. Whoa, what's this? I don't know what that does. All right, so I want to go to a level that I've already played through just so we can kind of, you know, play something a little bit easier first. You can do co-op. I haven't tried that. I don't really do multiplayer usually in these types of games. But let's go ahead and launch. It does show you like your rank overall, and I think it'll also compare you to your friends, which is pretty cool. I always like to be compared to my friends as long as I'm winning.
I'm the Mozart of rocket boosters.
So you're on this planet, and I forget why. Story doesn't really matter too much. Come on. And this is going to be, well, we'll talk.
The diamonds in a safe. Hang on a second. The safe is gone. Whoa, deja vu.
Alright, so you play as this little guy here. I'm moving him with WASD again. It does have full controller support. This is your little spaceship. If that gets destroyed, you are done. So this is an early stage, so it's going to be pretty easy. There's a turret here, or there's something here. I don't know what that is. But you actually repair turrets yourself automatically. Just get close to them and it automatically repairs. Now, this game runs on strawberries. You've gotten some seeds. Those were those little green things that we picked up. We're going to plant those with F. We're going to pick up the other seeds. And we can only carry 4 at a time. Oh, there's some more over here, right? Yep. Alright, plant those. Because we want as many strawberries as possible, because you use strawberries to buy guns, which of course makes perfect sense. You also find other things like diamonds that you want to collect as many of those as possible, because you use those to research things. You can see my total diamond count at the bottom. Strawberries is there. We'll go over this in a little bit once we can start buying some things. We're going to wait for these to pop up here. The waves are coming a little bit early because I was spending a little time talking, so we need to wait for these to hurry up and grow. So the laser is automatically going to shoot, just like turret defense. Basically, there's waves of enemies, just like many turret defense games. Again, this is the main thing that you need to protect. We only got 5 strawberries. Is that enough for a gun? A puny laser? Yes. Yeah, you can see the price of the strawberry, or the price in strawberries at the bottom right. 60 is the defense, 20 is the range, I think, and 3 is the damage. So we're going to buy that. And it automatically throws it onto our little dude here. Now, the interesting thing about this is that now that I'm carrying it around... Oh, I got some more seeds. I need to plant those. Or more seeds. Seeds will be either in the level normally. Enemies can also drop them. So you deposit strawberries just by running close to the ship. So, let's see. Now, I could buy another gun. Now, again, as you can see, when I've just got this laser on my back running around, it actually shoots automatically at enemies, which is pretty cool. You can also left-click, and you manually control lasers that are nearby. So if there's one enemy in particular you want to kill faster, you can focus instead of having the guns just randomly shoot things. So we got enough strawberries to upgrade. So we're going to click on our gun. We're going to upgrade to the Kinder laser. It takes a few seconds to upgrade. And now you see we have a visually different upgrade. Let's grab this. All right, running through that lava also hurts you, and we'll talk about fixing that. I got a few more seeds. So all of our strawberry plots are planted. Now you notice I keep saying E as I run by here. That means that I can plant this laser here. Let me go grab these strawberries. Now, the strawberries will rot. You also fill your bag, so you need to constantly be going back to drop off bag. Or empty out your bag, I should say. The strawberries and the diamonds both take up bag space. So we're going to grab all that. Take a little bit of damage. It's worth it to get those diamonds, because the diamonds carry over from game to game. I don't know what those little green looking things are, but anyway, let's buy some more lasers. I'm going to upgrade it again. Let's drop these strawberries off, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put one of these lasers here. we have enough? Yes. Let's actually buy some more weak lasers. I'm just going to drop it off there. Now, it don't have to be over there. Once I've got enough strawberries, I can be way over here, buy the laser, and he'll sling it all the way over. Now, there's a reason I'm dropping some of these lasers here. You'll notice there's a plant and there's a bunch of grass. While there's these plants growing this grassy area, and I forget what the game calls these types of areas, guns actually do more damage. It actually has a slightly different visual effect so that you can tell that it's doing more damage. Now you can see the damage numbers popping up over their heads. So you want to try to get as many, get the stuff in as many grassy areas as possible. My bag's full, so I'm going to need to run over here, empty this out. And you don't want the strawberries to rot. One, because you lose them, and two, because they turn into these little worms. The bait don't do a lot of damage, but alright, let me hurry up and dump these strawberries. Hurry up. I'm talking so much that I'm stockpiling on them. Alright. So let's go ahead and buy a laser. So let's upgrade it. Let's drop it off here. So this way I've got all of our damage right here. We're going to pick this laser back up. Upgrade it. I think you have to pick them up to upgrade them, I believe. So we're going to put them over here. We're going to go ahead and take these back because we're probably about full. Yep, bag is full. It does say bag full right over you. Now, this is something that's a little bit annoying. Strawberry DRM activated. Basically what that means is you can't grow more strawberries. And it usually means like a boss is coming soon or something like that. It's kind of annoying. You just got to make sure you get your strawberries down as soon as possible so you can stockpile strawberries. And at this point, you have to keep in mind, okay, I can't be spending money willy-nilly because I can't get more money until this is gone. You can't get rid of it. Also, there's these shells. And there's nothing close enough. Let's go ahead and get more lasers. I'm going to upgrade. We're going to kind of spread them out a little bit here. There's nothing over here, though. Let's go ahead and make another laser. Throw that on there. And we'll go ahead and do another laser beam. And we'll put it over here because we want to protect our ship as much as possible. Now, the ship's probably okay. Again, I can kind of heal it. You can see the hit point bar here. The lasers have interesting priority as far as what they target. Now, of course, I could control them and have them... Well, actually, I guess not. Hold on. There we go. You have to be closer to the guns before you can control them. But yeah, sometimes they have interesting priorities. I'm going to stay over here. As you can see, I've got multiple robot arms coming over here and fixing them. I can also buy these barrels, but they cost diamonds. Just throw these out. Oops. Let me try that again. There we go. Throw out some mines. They don't do a lot of damage, but they're good for knocking enemies back and for getting that extra little bit of damage. So we got the level clear, and again, of course, this was an easy level, but, if you need to mine or farm a few extra diamonds. These little guys here, you can also shoot lasers at them, like after you kill them. They've got little blue diamonds floating over them. So if you kill the carcass, so to speak, then you'll get more diamonds. One thing I don't quite like is that once the stage is over, you've only got 10 seconds before it forces you to leave. That kind of sucks. I think I'm not even hitting it. Yeah. It forces you to leave, which kind of sucks. I think the point, though, is to try to, especially on later levels that are longer, or just continue. On later levels that are longer, you're supposed to try to get those shells cracked to try to get the diamonds. That's part of the challenge. It's not just surviving the waves, but also with getting as many diamonds as you can. So let's see what we can spend the diamonds on here real quick. And again, as you can see, the stage select is basically you move around in it to pick the stage you want to go to. It'll tell you certain things, like level 4 is the research center. There's no enemies to fight there. But there's arenas, which I haven't done any arenas yet. There's also challenges, which are pretty rough. I might do a challenge after this, I'm not sure. But we'll at least do at least one more difficult stage. Now, I don't really know the point of having to come over here just to research. We're going to skip that. I don't quite know the point of having to come to a stage to upgrade. I don't know why they can't just give you an upgrade screen. It seems kind of pointless, to be honest. Kind of a pointless extra time. Alright, yes. Now, it keeps giving me a quest. You get quests for each stage before you can move on. For some reason, this one's been up there for a long time, even though I've done it. But anyway, so if you go to an upgrade, these are like the armor upgrades. So if I go to it and press E.
French touch brought to mutant resilience. The Vutan adds silk to the titanium and more of your McDroid covered for more anti-death.
And that guy is a little bit hard to understand. But basically, this gives you armor, 200 extra armor. We've already got it researched. You had to buy that, I think, though. I think that's one of the upgrades you have to buy. And then kind of the same deer, 70 diamond for even more armor. Let's just go check the middle, see what kind of upgrades we can get. Some of the stuff is locked. I don't know, like, I think some of the stuff you have to buy prerequisites to unlock it. Like this, obviously, to get this third laser upgrade, you have to buy the second one. But I'll show you some other things here that are unlocked. I don't quite know why.
Laser diodes to a school telescope and boiler. Science turns into military profit.
So there's another thing, or another laser. This is to upgrade the bonsai thing, which we have not shown. And this is some guns that we don't even have yet. So there's a decent amount of upgrades to work on. Farm some gems for. And we'll show you the last section, which really, I don't know how you unlock this. Like, everything over here is locked. So I'm guessing as I progress and do more levels, I'm guessing they unlock. You can always tell if there's stuff to unlock by the blue beams coming out. So I'll know there's something to upgrade. So let's go ahead and upgrade our gun, because that's always good.
Add 3 laser diodes to a school telescope and boiler. Science turns.
Actually, you know what? I want to do this. I'm going to upgrade the bonsai tree, because I want to show you the bonsai tree on the next stage.
Replacing a giant bonsai biopine tree yields improved boost range. In addition, the natural bark acts as extra armor, increasing survivability but also attraction to so-called bees, a long eradicated pest.
Huh, okay. So yeah, this upgrades or gives us an upgrade to the bonsai tree. So we're going to head on out of here. And we'll do a tougher level next. Go ahead and continue. Now, normally I'm not that into tower defenses. I'm okay with them. Like, there's something that I'll play for a little while once in a while, but I'm not that great at them. And I just don't really get that into them. I don't know what this is. Close for the season? I don't know. You can jump off here, but you just kind of respawn, like, above it. So, let's see. I haven't done this. Let's do Magma Quarry. I've got 2 stars on that. I don't know quite how they rate you, but let's go ahead and just hop on it. This is level 5, as you can see. I said something about monster corpses. I don't know what. Oh, yeah, this level. I wasn't really a big crazy about this one, because I honestly kind of got thrown into this level and didn't know what I was supposed to do. I had to redo it several times because I just didn't know what the heck they wanted me to do. So we're going to go ahead and try this if I can remember it. So this is going to repair this bonsai. So yeah, we need to heal the bonsai. We need to plant the strawberries as quickly as possible here. Now, yes, we know. Alright, so these bonsai trees that we can now make, they create this green grass effect in the area. And I kind of touched on this before. It not only makes lasers shoot more and do more damage, it also makes strawberries grow faster. So if possible, you definitely want these close by. And another nice side effect is I can grab it, I can take it with me, and it grows in that area. So, and you can move the camera, by the way, which I actually did not realize for a while. You can zoom in and out, scroll around, etc. But yeah, so you can just kind of hold this. So this way, they're both getting the benefits. We want to get as many strawberries as we can, obviously, and as quickly as we can, especially before they get frozen. I want to see if there's an upgrade I can do for that. Drop those off. Let me check this. Red wood. Armor just gives you like more max health. It also heals you a little bit. Let's see. Can I grab this and upgrade it? Wow, 30 strawberries. Wow, that's a lot of strawberries. So we are definitely not going to be upgrading that right now. However, what we are going to be doing, go ahead and buy a gun. We don't have enough to upgrade it yet. Throw that in there. Going to give it a little bit of extra speed to the strawberries. But yeah, overall, I'm not that into these kind of tower defense. But this one's got an interesting variation in the mechanic. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's upgrade it. But yeah, it's one of those, like I said, it's one of the kind of the newer strains of tower defense where you're actually kind of on the battlefield, a lot like Orcs versus, Orcs Must Die, I think it is. But anyway, so now there's a little signs here that will show you kind of what you're supposed to do. Sometimes it's hard to tell what they're trying to imply by the signs. That one's kind of easy. We just use our laser to blow these barrels up. and blow these rocks up. Also, these lasers are good in that the longer they're firing, the more damage they do. So they do more damage over time. So they have a nice build up. All right, so here's the lava area. You can't walk. Well, if you walk on that, you get damaged. So you want to grab this if possible. And let's see. We want to try to heal this because I don't know what these are called. I think this is yeah, the flower heart. So we want to heal this because it will generate its own like pure area. We'll call it pure because I know the lava area is called corruption. We'll call this pure area. And of course, again, pure area 1 gets rid of corruption, and 2, any lasers you have, even the lasers you're carrying around, will do extra damage. All right, so we got some attacks already. Hurry up. You can see the bar here filling up as we go along. Okay, good. We also got a diamond.
Wow, so beautiful.
All right.
Was that planet just baby talks?
So yeah, there's some stuff going on with the planet and talking. Yes, I know. So what's kind of annoying is there's this one little area in the middle here that with corruption that keeps hitting you as you try to go back and forth, and it's real pain to try to make it not corrupted. Nice. Okay. Because our focus definitely is, you know, killing things as quickly as possible. I think I can, yeah, I can put this here without it getting damaged. You can see the lasers. I think it also, the pure area might also give it extra range. That I'm not 100% on. So let's go ahead and drop this off real fast. And we're going to go back and upgrade this guy as quickly as possible. We can drop it back on there while it's upgrading, but I think you do have to stay near it, or else it will stop upgrading. Alright, don't want to get into the lava too much there. Go over here and plant some strawberries. Again, you'll notice enemies are dropping strawberry seeds. Grab these, drop these off. Alright, so at this point, you start thinking, okay, maybe we want another bonsai plant. So that we, one, stop taking damage so much. And we can cure the corruption up here. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. Bonsai. Bonsai indeed. And we're going to move this here. Oops. And then we're going to move this other gun up. So we're being a little bit more offensive since the spawn point is over here. Again, you can see our quests over here. Deploy a redwood and survive attacks. I will deploy the redwood in a second. Redwoods, basically you can drop those anywhere, like these trees you can drop anywhere, and it automatically cures corruption in that area. So I think what they want you to do is drop a redwood like right here. There we go. Which angers whatever it is that's making these scary voices at us. Let's move this because it's kind of hard to see. Wow, let's dropped a bunch of diamonds over here. Are we going to kind of hang over here to repair our gun or repair our turrets because they're a little bit damaged? As a matter of fact, we're also going to pull a laser out and upgrade it. This way we're doing a little extra damage. I never really bother focusing fire except for these, you know, these gems. And I'll go ahead and show you that now. Again, you can see it's kind of a shell, and it's got the blue diamonds sticking out. Oh, I'm gonna grab those. Oh, bag is full. You guys are good. You don't need my help. I don't know what this laser's shooting at, but let's go ahead and drop all this stuff off. Nice. Maybe we can get enough upgrade to upgrade the bonsai tree. That would be nice. Or do, yeah, I think it's what's called. Or hurry up and grab these before they rot. I don't know how those turrets are doing. Go, go, go. I still don't quite know what these things are. The green circle. They might have told me earlier, but I totally do not know anymore. Alright, let's grab this. So there's, you know, once the level gets going, there's usually a lot to do. Like grabbing strawberries, taking them back. Now that's one thing that, you know, may or may not, that you may or may not like, is the whole aspect of grabbing things and taking them back, and you have a limited inventory, so you can't just sit there and hold them. So that's something you have to keep in mind. We need to deploy a second redwood. And also you can see at the top here, you can see the number of waves. I think I'm going to deploy a second redwood right here. Try to get rid of some of this lava that I'm constantly damaging me. So something is threatening us a lot. And I think I'll buy some armor because the sound telling you that you're low on health is quite annoying. I'm going to try to save them though because I want to upgrade this bonsai tree. Give it a try. Oh, looks like that was damaged. So we're going to go over here. Let me move the camera a bit. This way we can break the shell open while we wait. Get some very much needed diamonds. Again, diamonds being used for researching new guns and things. Again, you can also see my arm automatically sticks out to repair things, which is nice. I like not having to micromanage the repairing. I like how it just does it itself. Oh, these things are just coming right on through. So we're going to kind of hang out and help them destroy this thing. Doing pretty good damage. Whoop. Oh, yes, apparently there will be. Let's go ahead and grab this. I'm going to quickly go back and turn it... Oh, see again, he's activated the anti-strawberry DRM. The worst DRM. Come on, devs. You know we hate DRM. Strawberry is just a whole new level of screwed up. Damn. Oh, just barely getting that turret, keeping it alive. Just barely. Looks like the laser's pushing them back just enough so they can't get to me. Barely. A little bit. Okay. Is there any more spots to put stuff in? Alright, let's get back. I'm starting to take a little bit of damage. This should be the last wave, I believe. As you can see, these bigger snails or whatever they are have a lot of hit points. And when they die, they spawn more lasers, which can be a little annoying a little bit later on. Alright, we're going to kill these things. I don't want them damaging my ship. And we're also going to buy some more ship plating. And you can only buy that ship plating so many times. So, and it's as far as I know, it's the only way to heal. I swear I've seen myself heal by standing in this like pure area before, but I can't seem to have it happen again. But we're going to stand in it to get that boost to the laser. I like this idea. I like this idea of creating these areas of purity, as it were, to increase the damage that you're doing, so that you have to make a trade-off. Okay, do I just put guns here, or do I go ahead and put a bonsai tree to create a clean area to have buffs to my guns? One complaint I have is it feels like the upgrades and the turret variations is very slow. Like I said, I'm probably like 2-ish hours in, and I feel like I'm using this kind of to my advantage to keep him away from me. But, and I will say, I also don't like the enemies like exploding into more enemies. Like if that was like the a factor of one enemy type, like maybe, but the fact that a lot of them do that does get pretty annoying after a while. Well, here's kind of part of the story.
She sounds happy to see us, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Your little guy only speaks in beeps and boops.
Alright, you two. My turn to get some of that bliss goodness. Let's go to Happy Valley.
So yeah, again, you can move around and stuff while those scenes are going on and grab the remaining diamonds, but you only have 10 seconds. But yeah, like I said, my main complaints as far as the turret goes, one of the things that I do like about turret defense type games is that you get a variety of turrets. Like you have the slow, the typical slow things in an area, does more damage to like large objects, or does damage the longer it's focused, like lasers. And then you have the machine gun types that do as much damage, but they shoot quickly. And then you've got a variety of guns, or a variety of turrets. And we're already done 5 levels, and it feels like we basically have 2 turrets. We have one that actually shoots lasers, and we have one that cleans an area of corruption. So by now I'd like to have at least one more turret, because it feels like like I say, my choices are very, very limited right now. And you can go back. And I think in fact they plan for you to go back to levels that you did earlier once you get upgrades, so that you can get like a higher star rating. I'm not quite sure what the star rating does, other than like bragging right. I'm also not sure what souls is. That I'm not quite sure on either. You also have challenges. It says it's got a bounty on it. I think maybe those are extra diamonds that you get. Again, I'm not quite sure. I already did this one. Like I tried this one when it first opened up, and it wasn't even close. It beat me pretty good. But then once I got all my upgrades, I was actually able to beat it, which was nice. And it looks like this opened up a new one. Let's try this one just for the heck of it real quick. I'll probably die kind of quickly anyway. Get you another idea of the difficulty, because it seems like I kind of rolled over those last ones.
Diamonds.
Okay, so now one interesting thing about the challenge. One interesting thing about the challenge is that the level 3 challenge happens on the level 3 stage with however you have it set up. So this is how I set it up in previous matches. We're actually going to upgrade this gun now. Pick up some stuff while he's doing it. I'm going to see if I can upgrade this bonsai because I also have a bunch of these upgrade available. Bliss engine, medium range, boosts weapons and speeds, up strawberry growth, neutralizes corruption. All right, let's see. Oh, it does make a bigger area. That's nice. So then you could use less bonsai trees. To power your guns. Now at this point, I'm kind of to the point where, again, because of my limited guns, I really don't have that much else to do. And let's make a gun and upgrade it. Because you can see there's not that many spots left to actually build lasers. Because again, you can only, of course, build lasers on these specific spots. We're going to run into the middle of the corruptions because diamonds, 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 as he said. Oh, whoops. We're going to upgrade because he destroyed that one. I was a little too late. You can see that guy's about to die. When he does, he'll explode into a bunch of little worms. Uh-oh. Our ship is in trouble. Oh, wow. All right. I'm working on it. All right, let's buy some mines. Buy some mines. There we go. That was not pretty. So yeah, I wish I had, I could mix it up here. Put some slows or something in here other than just lasers and bonsais. But we can't really move too far away at this point because it's damaged. Let's go ahead and get another upgraded. Now, I gotta say, this kind of feels a little cheap. You have these meteor showers that just drop and kind of wipe all your stuff. They don't really wipe everything out, but it kind of feels like a cheap way to say, okay, well, we want to make this more difficult. They probably have all the upgrades, so we're gonna like drop a bunch of meteors and wipe out all their guns so they have to rebuild the gun. So it feels kind of like just kind of a cheap way to make the level more difficult. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a DM's trick, if you will, if you're super nerdy like me and played Dungeons and Dragons. But it was like, oh yeah, your party's doing good. Meteor shower. Oh no, you're half dead now, right? See what I'm saying? Like, it feels like an artificial thing because there's nothing you can do about that, really. There's no defense against the meteors, at least right now. I guess that's why it feels so cheap. Is like, oh, well, by now I've got all this stuff, so you're just going to do it. Like, I'd rather it be enemies, something like enemies that do extra damage to turrets, or maybe they disable turrets, or, I don't know, something, not just kind of a meteor shower that randomly does, like, huge damage to turrets and leaves all this corruption on the ground. But yeah, that was McDroid. A fun game if you like turret defense, and I'm not really that into turret defense, but it's a pretty fun game. I could see myself picking this up once in a while to check it out. Like I said, my big complaint is the pacing as far as getting new turrets. It feels like it's just really slow getting new ones. I would like to see, again, at least 3 turrets by now, because it feels like my only choice is laser, 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 and the occasional tree just to, do that extra bit of damage. I don't really know how long the game is. You can kind of see how far away things are. And stages are locked, so you have to beat them. So again, obviously, this is the level 5 challenge, which again, will start you on level 5 with whatever your current setup is. And it's obviously harder. And then, as you saw, the next stage is pretty darn rough. So there definitely that challenge is there. Don't let those 2 stages that I steamrolled fool you, because I had more upgrades than I had originally when I did those. Especially that first stage I showed you was definitely very much a tutorial stage. So don't think that's going to be the whole game, because those challenges, as you can see, ramp up the difficulty. Even with almost all the guns maxed out, I still got wiped out pretty quickly here. So it looks like, if you look, it looks like it's pretty long. Look at campaign, especially if you consider all the challenges. Looks like there's a decent amount of content here. And like I said, it does support co-op. So if you want to do like the co-op tower defense thing, which again, I've not tried it in this game, but I have tried it in games like Orcs Must Die, and I really enjoyed it there. So yeah, definitely check out McDroid. Let me know if you like this game in the comments below, or if you've played it, let me know what you thought about it. I will have all relevant links to the game. Also, and I meant to mention this at the beginning, I always forget, I am playing a press copy that they gave me for this Let's Try. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you'd like to see more games covered like this that you might not have ever heard before, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next time.